strange. Kind of defeats the whole purpose of Amazon. All right. It is going to be hot over the next couple of days. Now, today we had a heat advisory in place. We actually still do until 7 o'clock, but we at least had a few more cooling showers, a little more cloud cover to help kind of break that extreme duration of the extreme temperatures. Tomorrow and into the weekend, that really is not going to be the case. So we do have a heat advisory in effect for tomorrow from 9 to 7 p.m. And at the moment for Saturday, we have an excessive heat watch that will likely transition to a warning as we get closer to Saturday, but this is an anticipation of heat indices over 112 degrees. That's when heat-related illnesses become far more common. So use caution if you are going to be outdoors. A lot of sunshine looking out toward downtown at the moment. 91 feels like 103. We easily get to those triple-digit heat indices when dew points are in the mid and upper 70s. Today's high, 95 degrees, and that was before the noon hour. At least a little bit of cloud and rainfall at Kenner did help to kind of drop temperatures into the 80s. Only picked up 0.09 of an inch. You don't need a lot of rainfall. Just a few passing showers and some clouds will at least knock those temperatures into the 80s. Few 80s up on the north shore. We had some late evening or late afternoon showers. Low 90s across the metro area, but factoring in those dew points, it still feels very much like the triple digits across much of southeast Louisiana and southern Mississippi. And here are those showers. Again, we didn't see any big downpours today, but you don't need much. A little bit of cloud cover and a couple of passing showers to just help get you out of the 90s. A little bit of light rain still across parts of the city, most of that winding down parts of New Orleans east out toward the southern St. Tammany Parish, a few showers, and then also a little bit of rain moving northward away from Poplarville. Still have a couple of pop-up showers here and there, but most of our rain will be ending over the next couple of hours. Our local expert forecast taking us up to Ponchatoula. It is going to be a very hot day with highs into the upper 90s, and the reason for that is our Bermuda pattern, this upper high that we've been talking about over the last couple of days, will continue to build westward. As this settles on top of us, we are looking at some more extreme temperatures. Now, the good news is, as we get more toward the middle of next week, the center of the high will start to shift a little bit more to the north, and that may allow for a few little upper disturbances to move our way. So yes, temperature is still getting into the mid, maybe some upper 90s, but at least with this kind of pattern, it should also allow for a few more showers. When that high is sitting right on top of us, it kind of suppresses much in the way of any rainfall. And what happens is, as the upper ridge builds in, air is compressed. High pressure kind of sinks down to the surface, and when you compress air, that air warms up, which is why you see most of the central part of the nation, including the southeast, is looking at a very hot stretch of weather coming up. And temperatures here, upper 90s as we get into Saturday and Sunday, and then a little bit of a break as we'll start to see our temperatures back into the lower, maybe some mid 90s, but at least a few more showers and thunderstorms. But as that ridge starts building in, we'll also see an area of surface high pressure moving in, and that is going to reduce our rain chances for the coming days. Now, on satellite right now, I actually have a complex of storms up to our north, kind of along the outer periphery of that ridge, but as that builds in, any rainfall is gone. And not too far off of the Florida coast, sometimes you have to put it in perspective. That is Tropical Storm Henri, which at the moment remains a tropical storm. We actually saw the winds weaken a bit, but the expectation is that it will strengthen to a hurricane as it approaches the New England states, and we could see this making landfall as a hurricane somewhere out and around the Cape Cod area as we go into Sunday, early Monday, and then eventually moving off of the east, or off the east coast, and maybe toward more of the Canadian Maritimes. Here is Tropical Storm Grace over the Yucatan, but about to reemerge over water, southern Gulf of Mexico, Bay of Campeche. What's actually kind of interesting with this, after that second landfall, what is left of that rotation might actually move into the Pacific and become another named storm. But what's interesting is once it's in the East Pacific, it wouldn't be Grace anymore. It would take on the next name on the Eastern Pacific list, which is Marty. High temperatures over the next few days into the upper 90s. Not much in the way of rainfall. Few showers start to return toward the middle to end of next week.
All right. Thank you, Chris.